it's Mary. Thank you so much for joining me here today, where we are doing our second November book review. And the book today is The Silvered Serpents by Roshani Chokshi. And this is my November YA fantasy book. The Silvered Serpents is actually the second in the Gilded Wolves trilogy. And as you know, it is a new book, so the third book is not yet released. It should be out next year. While I know it can be difficult to jump in the middle of a series, and I know that I missed important plot points from the first book, The Gilded Wolves, I also know that it really did not detract from my enjoyment in reading this book. The Gilded Wolves involved a tragedy, and the characters Severin, Layla, Enrique, and Sophia have gone their separate ways. In The Silvered Serpents, they once again join forces to find a book entitled The Divine Lyrics, which is rumored to give its possessor the power of God. Each of them is dealing with a crisis, and each has their own reason for wanting to find the divine lyrics. Their crises interfere with their ability to truly trust one another and their ability to work together as a team. Throughout the story, we learn more about each character, their dreams and their fears. We see what the other characters cannot about the motivations of each one, and we're able to understand what is motivating each of them. But their secrets, like all secrets, have consequences for each of them. Even after they realize what they're up against, it may be too late. The author incorporates mythology into her stories, which I really like. And if you visit the author's website and look at the information about this book, she's got a recipe there for a cake that looks really delicious, and I think I'll be making it soon. Like all middle books in a trilogy, the end of this story is not truly the end of the trilogy. I, for one, cannot wait to be able to read more of this world. What are some other similar books to The Silvered Serpents? An obvious choice, The Gilded Wolves, which is the first of the series. In Paris of 1889, the Order of Babel seeks out Severin and offers him a treasure he never imagined, his true inheritance. To receive this, he needs to find the ancient artifact that the Order seeks. Severin cannot do this alone and will need help from a band of experts. The Gilded Wolves takes us through the dark and glittery world of Paris and the Exposition Universelle. It's a tale of mystery, decadence, and dangerous but thrilling adventure. Serafina by Rachel Harmon. 4 decades of peace have done little to ease the tensions between dragons and people. Folding themselves into human shape, dragons attend court as ambassadors and lend their rational mathematical minds as scholars and teachers. However, tensions are high. Serafina joins court just as a member of the royal family is found murdered in a truly draconian manner. Serafina is drawn into the investigation, but she has a secret of her own, a secret so terrible that its discovery could mean her life. Serafina's tale is set in a rich, complex, and original world. So often I like to also suggest a book that I haven't actually read, and today is another of those times. And that book is As the Shadow Rises by Katie Rose Poole. And As the Shadow Rises is the second of the Age of Darkness series. The first book is There Will Come a Darkness. In As the Shadow Rises, kingdoms have begun to fall to a doomsday cult. The magical graced are being persecuted, and an ancient power threatens to break free. So there you go. I hope this overview brought you some insight and clarity into the plots and themes of these books. So what's my next book? It's a little different this month in that my next book is historical, but it's a biography, and it is The Cat I Never Named. It takes place in Bosnia in 1992, And I will be back with the review for this book next week. Until then, I hope you enjoy whatever you choose to read. And thank you.